Hi guys, Steve Composer here of the Adventuring and Camping School in Northeast Thailand. Today is just a quick video to continue my fire making playlist, and today I'm going to talk about using a candle and matches to make a fire. This is another option that you should be taking with you when you're out there on a camping trip, is candle and matches. And the first thing I want to say is matches are a legitimate item to take with you when you're out there to make a fire. There are some people on YouTube, some experts, who don't talk about matches or don't advocate matches. They'll even say don't use matches. Why not? Matches are a legitimate way to make fire. If you want to take matches with you, it's just another option. The main reason is that matches have not been superseded. Okay, there's still a market for matches. People still buy them, they still make them. They haven't been superseded. Now lighters came along, and a lighter is more convenient. Lighters have not replaced and superseded matches. Primitive friction fire, on the other hand, has been superseded. Otzi the Iceman, the body they found up in the ice in the Alps in Austria, I think, he had a fire kit and he made percussion fire. He made percussion fire from iron pyrite and quartz or flint. It's called percussion fire, bashing sparks from iron pyrite. That was before steel came along. When steel came along, it was flint and steel. Flint and steel superseded, replaced iron pyrite as a way to make fire. Now, I'd be surprised if Otzi the Iceman never even knew about primitive friction fire. I can't prove that, but that's my theory. So anyway, getting back on track, primitive friction fire has been superseded, okay? Matches haven't been. That's why matches you can take with you. Now, a couple of things about candle and matches. Whenever you light a match, you light a candle. You don't use matches to light fires. You use a candle to light fires. The candle then is used to light your tinder/kindling to build up to a sustainable fire. If it's windy, you need to dig a hole and or build a windbreak out of dirt, rocks, stones, branches, wood, logs and so forth, and or find a naturally sheltered area. Then once a fire is started, you put the candle out straight away to preserve it. You want to keep it for next time, for your next fire, for illumination. At night time you can light a candle for illumination. So they're the four main rules for matches and candles. You can buy all sorts of fancy waterproof matches, storm-proof containers and so forth. They're all a waste of money. You can do that if you want. You can buy ordinary matches. You want to find waterproof containers. Is an old film canister, and I've got a load of matches and striking paper in there. I'm going to put my hand there and slide out the striking paper. I've got gloves on, so it's a bit more difficult, and just knock out a couple of matches. Take one match out. I can now put that back in, put the lid back on. And of course, when you keep matches, you keep striking paper. You just cut the striking paper out from the side of the box, and you can store that easily. You can take a whole box of matches if you like in a fire tin. If you're worried about getting wet, you've got waterproof containers. You can put that container into a small sized Ziploc bag as a second layer of protection if you're worried about getting wet. But you can quite easily keep matches and other items in your pack dry. Container, then in the Ziploc bag. So there's no need to buy all these fancy stormproof matches and so forth. They're just gimmicks that companies are trying to sell to make money. I'm going to make a quick go at making a fire. Got my candle, striking paper and a match. I've been collecting a bit of tinder material around the place. About a bit here, bit of this stuff, bit of this stuff. This is what I call secondary tinder. It's stuff that burns easily, but it can't be easily lighted by sparks. I've already got a video where I talk about my primary and secondary tinder concept. Do this very quickly. This is pretty basic stuff. Okay, off camera I just dug out the wick a bit. The wick was very short. I just let it burn a bit and dug it out a bit. So let's light the match. It's actually a bit windy here, so it's a bit of a test. Get the candle lit. Leave it down there next to the secondary tinder. That's going to act as a windbreak as well. I've got rocks here, and the tinder is a windbreak as well. And the wind is just gusting up. Just as I film, the wind has to just gust up. And you just got to manoeuvre this thing so you can get a flame on the tinder material. Just leave the candle there for now. Now this is what I call secondary tinder material. I'll put the candle out, save it. It burns easily, but it won't ignite by sparks. Well, not easily by sparks. I think you get the idea, just keep building it up to make a sustainable fire. Very quick fire with a candle and matches. You always take a tealight candle, especially a tealight candle, and matches with you. It's another fire making option. Don't believe people who say that matches are no use, don't take them. Matches are a legitimate way to make fire. They haven't been superseded. Primitive friction fire has been superseded. Just ask Otzi the Iceman. And you can see, just as a demonstration as well, this secondary tinder material, how easily that stuff burns. A small candle flame, bang. But that would be very difficult to light with sparks. Fires just burnt down there. Just a demonstration on a candle fire. You can see what's happened to the candle here. Just got to clean out all the material. All that stuff got stuck in the wax and so forth. That's still fine. Just dig it out, make it clean. And as I said, when you start out, you've got to make the wick a bit longer. When I first lit that candle, it was a very short wick and there wasn't much of a flame. You've got to dig out the wax a bit, let it burn a bit. When the wax pools up, you can tip the wax out and that'll give you a bigger flame. Alright, so just a quick demonstration on a candle and matches, which you should always have in your fire kit, your pack, when you go out on your camping adventure. Okay, I'll see you for the next video.